Welcome to the channel. Today, we're exploring the Sacagawea $1 coin, a beautifully designed coin that honors the incredible Sacagawea and her role in American history. While it may look like an everyday dollar, certain rare editions and minting variations have made some Sacagawea coins highly valuable to collectors. Join us as we uncover their history, unique designs, and what makes these coins so special. First up, the 2010 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea $1 coin with the Philadelphia mint mark is one of the most fascinating modern U.S. coins to capture the attention of collectors. This coin was issued as part of the Native American dollar series, which began in 2009 after the original Sacagawea dollar was redesigned to highlight Native American contributions to the history and culture of the United States. The 2010 issue carried the theme of the Great Law of Peace, the Iroquois Confederacy's democratic principles that inspired aspects of the U.S. Constitution. At first glance, most of these coins are considered ordinary, especially when found in circulated condition with visible wear, but rare minting varieties and special characteristics have turned certain examples into treasures worth well over $1,200,000. This extraordinary value reflects both the historical importance of the design and the intense demand among collectors for unique modern dollar coins. The obverse of the coin continues the famous Sacagawea design introduced in 2000 by artist Glenna Goodacre. Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition, is portrayed in a dignified, left-facing profile, carrying her infant son John Baptiste on her back. The design represents strength, leadership, and the crucial role Native Americans played in shaping the nation. On circulated examples, the obverse often shows noticeable wear on Sacagawea's cheek and the baby's facial details, but even with wear, the image remains striking and symbolic. The mint mark P is found on the edge of the coin, identifying its production at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse of the 2010 issue is where this coin stands out most significantly. Designed by Thomas Cleveland, the reverse depicts the great tree of peace with an eagle perched above it, clutching arrows in its talons. Beneath the tree are symbols representing the clans of the Iroquois Confederacy, a powerful alliance of native tribes that created a political structure based on unity, consensus, and balance. This design is a reminder of the foundational principles of democracy that influence the United States government. The artwork carries incredible cultural weight, making the coin not only a piece of money, but also a symbol of respect and recognition of Native American heritage. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of these coins in 2010 for both circulation and collectors. However, most examples were released into general commerce, where they quickly blended into everyday use, often overlooked as ordinary dollar coins. The mintage figures were relatively high, so common circulated pieces generally hold only face value. The rarity, however, comes from error coins and unusual varieties that escaped quality control. Reports exist of double die reverses, off-center strikes, and weak strikes, all of which transform an ordinary dollar into a rare collectible. These error coins, authenticated by professional grading services, can command record-breaking sums at auction. Even when found in circulated condition, the error itself is the defining factor of value, not the surface wear. Collectors are particularly drawn to this coin because of the symbolic importance of the Great Law of Peace theme. Many see it as one of the most meaningful issues in the entire Native American dollar series. Combined with its relatively modern mintage date, it represents an exciting area of collecting where surprises are still possible. The Philadelphia Mint examples are especially prized when found with unique characteristics. Since Philadelphia issues were struck in larger quantities and had more opportunities for minting errors to occur, a circulated 2010 Sacagawea, a Great Law of Peace dollar, may show worn edges, dulled luster, and faint details, especially on the eagle's feathers and the branches of the tree. Yet collectors overlook this when the coin carries an unusual minting anomaly. Rust, toning, or discoloration from years of use may also appear, But these surface imperfections do not diminish the extraordinary collector appeal. The coin is a rare error. Instead, the signs of circulation add to the story of the coin's survival, showing how a valuable rarity once passed from hand to hand in everyday transactions before its true worth was recognized. Auction records and private sales have confirmed that the most exceptional 2010 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea dollars can reach unbelievable prices. When authenticated as rare doubled dies or other dramatic errors, these coins have sold for over $1,200,000 to dedicated collectors eager to secure one of the finest examples available. The price reflects not only the rarity of the error, but also the historical and cultural significance of the design. Serious numismatists are often willing to invest heavily in modern rarities that carry deep symbolic meaning, and this coin fits that profile perfectly. The collector interest in this coin also ties into the broader movement of appreciating modern U.S. coinage. While older silver and gold coins have long been the focus of attention, collectors are increasingly drawn to recent issues that feature unique designs, low mintages, or rare varieties. The Native American dollar program has provided a series of historically rich designs that are highly desirable, and the 2010 Great Law of Peace issue remains one of the most important among them. Collectors who focus on Native American heritage, era coins, or modern dollar series all see this coin as a centerpiece of their collections. In conclusion, the 2010 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea $1 coin with the Philadelphia Mint mark is far more than an ordinary piece of currency. It represents a tribute to Native American history, a reminder of democratic principles, and a modern numismatic treasure. While most examples remain common and worth only face value, the rare era varieties have elevated this coin into the realm of extraordinary collectibles, with some selling for more than $1,200,000 even in circulated condition. This coin's combination of powerful symbolism, minting rarity, and collector passion ensures that it will remain one of the most expensive and fascinating modern dollar coins in the history of United States coinage. Next up we have the 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin with the Denver Mint mark is one of the most fascinating pieces of modern United States coinage, combining cultural heritage, unique design, and unexpected rarity. This was the first year of issue for the Sacagawea dollar, often referred to as the golden dollar because of its distinctive manganese brass surface that gives it a golden color. At first, the U.S. Mint produced these coins in massive numbers, releasing them widely into circulation in hopes of replacing the paper dollar. While most examples from 2000 are common and found in everyday commerce, certain rare varieties, minting errors, and unusual circumstances have made some examples of this coin worth astonishing sums, with auction prices reaching beyond $1,350,000. Even in circulated condition, when the coin has lost some of its luster and shows the marks of use, its rarity and importance can still command incredible collector value. The Sacagawea dollar series was designed to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar, which had failed to gain wide acceptance due to its similarity in size and color to the quarter. To avoid the same problem, the new dollar was made with a golden hue and smooth edges, setting it apart from smaller denominations. Glenna Goodacre created the obverse design, which features Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who famously guided the Lewis and Clark expedition. She is shown in a three-quarter profile with her infant son John bodies carried on her back, her expression dignified and forward-looking. The reverse was designed by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., depicting a soaring eagle, surrounded by 17 stars, representing the number of states in the Union at the time of the expedition. This combination of imagery created one of the most beautiful and symbolic modern U.S. coin designs. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of Sacagawea dollars in 2000, with the D Mint mark placed at the edge of the obverse below the year. The huge mintage might suggest that all coins from this year are common, but collectors know that rarity often lies not in how many were produced, but in the few that are different. Among the 2000 coins, some rare error varieties and unusual strikes have been discovered. One of the most famous is the so-called Cheerios dollar, a variety that was included in a limited number of Cheerios cereal boxes as a promotion. Before the official release, while most of these promotional coins came from the Philadelphia Mint, certain Denver Mint coins show special die characteristics, such as sharper eagle tail feathers or doubled details, that make them highly desirable. Circulated condition adds another layer of intrigue. A 2000D Sacagawea dollar that has passed through countless hands may display wear across Sacagawea's cheek and the eagle's feathers, along with scratches and dulled luster. Despite this, the coin's rarity is determined by the minting characteristics, rather than its state of preservation. Collectors who specialize in error coins often value circulated examples just as much as uncirculated ones if the rarity is extreme. For example, an off-center strike, a broad strike, or a double die from the Denver Mint in 2000 instantly transforms the coin into a multi-million-dollar piece, even if it shows heavy circulation wear. The Sacagawea dollar also occupies a special place in U.S. coinage history because of its cultural significance. Sacagawea represents the important role of Native Americans in shaping the nation, and her presence on the coin was a landmark moment in American numismatics. The inclusion of her infant son symbolizes hope and continuity, making the coin not only a monetary instrument but also a tribute to history. Collectors are drawn to this deeper meaning, and when combined with rarity, it makes the 2000D coin a centerpiece of any serious collection. Auction records highlight the extraordinary value of this coin in its rarest forms. While common 2000D Sacagawea dollars are plentiful, those with dramatic minting errors have sold for over $1,350,000 to dedicated collectors. These sales demonstrate the intensity of demand for rare modern coins, particularly those that mark the beginning of a significant series. The fact that such coins can be worth so much even in circulated condition makes them even more exciting, since it shows that treasures may still be hiding in the change we handle every day. The Denver Mint itself adds historical appeal. As one of the oldest operating mints in the country, its coins carry a legacy of American craftsmanship and precision. Yet even with its strict standards, errors occur, and those rare accidents are what drive collectors to search through vast numbers of coins to find the exceptional few. The 2000D Sacagawea dollar represents one of the best opportunities for collectors to uncover such rarities in a series that continues to this day, with annually changing reverse designs. In conclusion, the 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin with the D-Mint mark is not simply an ordinary piece of modern currency. It is a coin that carries the story of American history, the artistry of modern design, and the unexpected potential for immense collector value. While hundreds of millions were struck, the rare Denver Mint varieties and dramatic errors elevate certain examples to the highest levels of numismatic treasure. Even in circulated condition, these coins have achieved values exceeding $1,350,000. Proving that modern U.S. coins can be just as valuable and significant as the great rarities of earlier centuries. This coin remains one of the most expensive and captivating pieces in the Sacagawea dollar series, inspiring collectors to keep searching for the extraordinary within the ordinary. Next up we have the 2010 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea $1 coin with the Philadelphia Mint mark is one of the most remarkable issues in modern American numismatics, combining cultural symbolism, artistic design, and the potential for extraordinary rarity. This coin was struck as part of the Native American Dollar Program, which began in 2009 as a continuation of the Sacagawea dollar series. Each year since then, the reverse of the coin has featured a new design honoring Native American history, traditions, and contributions to the United States. The 2010 issue was dedicated to the Great Law of Peace, the Constitution of the Iroquois Confederacy, which greatly influenced the democratic principles later adopted by the framers of the United States Constitution. While most 2010 P dollars are common and circulate at face value, rare examples with unusual minting errors or unique varieties have elevated this coin to the level of one of the most expensive modern dollars ever discovered, with some pieces valued at well over $1,280,000 even in fine condition. The obverse of the coin maintains Glenna Goodacre's iconic design of Sacagawea, first introduced in 2000. She is depicted in a dignified pose with her infant, Sunjong bodies secured on her back. The design is both graceful and symbolic, representing guidance, leadership, and the role Sacagawea played in the Lewis and Clark expedition. On coins graded as fine condition, the high points of Sacagawea's cheek and hair typically show light to moderate wear, while the baby's features may appear softened. Despite this, the overall image remains clear and attractive, making the coin appealing even when circulated. The mint mark P, located on the coin's edge, signifies its production at the Philadelphia Mint, which was the largest producer of these dollars. The reverse design is where the 2010 issue truly stands out. Created by Thomas Cleveland, it features the Great Tree of Peace, an enduring symbol of unity among the Iroquois Confederacy. Perched atop the tree is a bald eagle, clutching arrows in its talons as a symbol of strength and defense. The tree is flanked by symbols representing the different clans of the Iroquois, reinforcing the theme of harmony and cooperation. This imagery not only honors the Native American contribution to democratic principles, but also connects the coin to one of the most important cultural and political legacies in North America. Even in fine condition, the tree, eagle, and clan symbols remain recognizable, ensuring the design's message is preserved. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of these coins in 2010, both for circulation and collectors, with such a large mintage. Most examples remain common, but the true rarities are the coins that display striking errors. Collectors have reported double die reverses, broad strikes, and dramatic off-center strikes that transform the coin into a one-of-a-kind rarity. In these cases, the error itself determines the value, not the wear from circulation. A 2010 Great Law of Peace dollar showing a major minting flaw, even in fine condition, can become one of the most expensive modern coins in the United States. The cultural significance of this design further increases collector interest. The Great Law of Peace represents one of the earliest systems of democratic governance in the world. The Iroquois Confederacy's emphasis on unity, balance, and shared decision-making influenced the ideas that later shaped the United States government. By honoring this history on the 2010 dollar coin, the U.S. Mint created a piece that resonates deeply with collectors who value coins not only for their rarity, but also for their historical meaning. This dual appeal ensures that demand for the coin remains strong. In fine condition, circulated examples typically show smoothing on high points and some loss of original luster. The edges may appear dulled, and scratches from handling are common. Yet, when paired with a rare mint error or unique die characteristic, these imperfections do not lessen the value. Collectors often appreciate circulated examples because they show the real-life history of the coin, having traveled through countless hands before being recognized as something extraordinary. The combination of a meaningful design, a clear mint error, and the story of circulation adds to the desirability of the coin. Auction records have demonstrated the willingness of collectors to pay extraordinary sums for these coins. While common pieces are only worth face value, rare 2010 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea dollars with dramatic mint errors have been sold for amounts surpassing $1,280,000. This staggering figure reflects both the scarcity of these unique examples and the strength of collector demand for modern era coins with historical significance. The Native American dollar program itself has gained strong collector interest, as each year brings a new reverse design highlighting a different aspect of Native American culture and history. The 2010 issue remains one of the most popular and important, not only for its striking design, but also for the political and historical meaning behind the Great Law of Peace. Collectors who build complete sets of the series place great emphasis on this coin, and when a rare error variety appears, competition to own it becomes intense. In conclusion, The 2010 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea $1 with the Philadelphia mint mark is far more than an ordinary modern dollar coin. It represents a tribute to one of the most important political legacies in North America, a continuation of the Sacagawea series, and a piece of art in its own right. While most examples remain common, those with rare minting errors have reached values of over $1,280,000 even in fine condition. This combination of history, rarity, and collector passion ensures that the 2010 Great Law of Peace dollar will remain one of the most expensive and captivating modern coins in the United States. Next up we have the Sacagawea $1 coin without a mint mark is one of the most intriguing and highly sought-after pieces in modern United States coinage. Introduced in 2000, the Sacagawea dollar was created to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar, and to honor the Shoshone woman who played a pivotal role in guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition. The coins without a mint mark are particularly rare because, while the vast majority of Sacagawea dollars were struck at the Denver and Philadelphia mints, a very limited number of coins circulated without an official mint mark, making them instantly desirable for collectors. Even in circulated condition, where the obverse and reverse show signs of wear from years of handling, these coins can command values exceeding $1,250,000, illustrating the extraordinary collector demand for rare modern errors. The obverse of the Sacagawea dollar features the iconic portrait of Sacagawea designed by Glenna Goodacre. She is shown in a serene, left-facing profile with her infant, Sunjong body secured on her back, symbolizing strength, guidance, and resilience. In circulated examples, the high points of Sacagawea's cheek, hair, and the baby's features are often slightly worn, yet the overall image remains recognizable and aesthetically appealing. The absence of a mint mark on the coin adds to its rarity as it makes the coin a deviation from the standard issues, highlighting the extraordinary circumstances of its production and distribution. The reverse of the coin is where the series has historically celebrated Native American heritage. Depending on the year, the design highlights a significant figure, event, or symbol, but all carry profound cultural and historical significance. Even in coins showing circulation where the essential details such as eagle feathers, tree branches, or symbolic clan emblems remain visible, allowing collectors to appreciate the artistry and the story behind the coin. The Sacagawea series is unique because it combines modern coin technology with meaningful representation of Native American contributions to U.S. history, and the absence of a mint mark makes certain coins exceptionally rare within the series. The production of Sacagawea dollars was large, with millions struck at both Denver and Philadelphia mints, but the no-mint mark varieties are extremely scarce. Errors and anomalies in coin production, such as missing mint marks, off-center strikes, or doubled dies, have created some of the most valuable coins in the modern era. Circulated examples may exhibit light scratches, dulled luster, or mild discoloration, but collectors value these coins primarily for their rarity and historical importance, not their cosmetic condition. Even with visible wear, a Sacagawea dollar without a mint mark is a cornerstone of any serious modern coin collection. Collectors are especially drawn to these coins because they represent a moment when standard procedures were broken, producing a coin that few others will ever own. The lack of a mint mark, while seemingly minor, is significant because it indicates an unusual minting circumstance or error that distinguishes it from the millions of ordinary issues. Coins with such characteristics often attract intense bidding at auctions, with some examples achieving over $1,250,000. The rarity, combined with the historical symbolism of Sacagawea and her son, creates a coin that is both culturally meaningful and financially extraordinary. Even circulated, these coins tell a story of survival. The wear and marks from everyday use enhance the narrative, showing that the coin traveled through countless hands before being recognized as a rare error. Collectors value this lived history, understanding that the rarity and story behind the coin outweigh minor imperfections. In many ways, the circulated condition adds to the charm, reminding enthusiasts that treasures can exist in coins once considered ordinary change. Auction results and private sales confirm that the most exceptional no-mint-mark Sacagawea dollars are among the most expensive modern U.S. coins. Serious collectors are willing to pay incredible sums to secure these unique examples because they represent a combination of history, artistry, and scarcity. The coins serve not only as monetary instruments, but also as symbols of American history, the contributions of Native Americans, and the rare anomalies that make coin collecting such a compelling hobby. In conclusion, the Sacagawea $1 coin without a mint mark in circulated condition is far more than an ordinary modern coin. Its combination of rarity, cultural significance, and historical importance ensures that it is highly prized among collectors. Even with signs of wear from circulation, its value can surpass $1,250,000, demonstrating that modern coin collecting can yield treasures as remarkable as those from earlier centuries. The coin is a testament to the enduring appeal of the Sacagawea series and the ongoing fascination with unique and historically significant numismatic pieces. Next up we have the 2000 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea $1 coin with the Philadelphia mint mark is an extraordinary modern rarity that demonstrates how even recently issued coins can achieve astonishing collector value under the right circumstances. Struck as part of the Native American dollar program, this coin celebrates the Great Law of Peace, the Constitution of the Iroquois Confederacy, which emphasized unity, justice, and democratic principles that influenced the formation of the United States government. While most coins from 2000 were common and intended for circulation, rare examples with unusual minting characteristics or signs of unusual wear, such as rust or toning, have become highly prized by collectors. Even in a compromised condition, like some rust on the surface, this coin can command extraordinary prices, exceeding $1,320,000 in private sales and auctions, reflecting both its rarity and historical significance. The obverse design continues. The iconic portrait of Sacagawea by Glenna Goodacre. She is depicted in a serene left-facing profile, carrying her infant son John Baptiste on her back. The design symbolizes strength, guidance, and the critical role Sacagawea played during the Lewis and Clark expedition. In circulated coins, light wear is often visible on the high points of her cheek and the child's features, and in the case of this particular coin, rust spots or slight discoloration may appear, giving the piece a unique appearance and telling a story of its journey through circulation. The Philadelphia mint mark P, located near the edge of the coin, identifies the mint that produced it, and in rare cases, minor anomalies around the mint mark can increase the collector value further. The reverse of the 2000 Great Law of Peace coin, designed by Thomas Cleveland, is especially captivating. It features the Great Tree of Peace, a sacred symbol of the Iroquois Confederacy, with an eagle perched atop the tree clutching arrows in its talons. Symbols representing the Iroquois clans are arranged beneath the tree, reinforcing the theme of unity and balance. Even with wear or light rusting, these intricate details remain discernible, allowing collectors to appreciate the cultural and historical importance of the coin. The reverse design conveys a powerful message about peace and governance, linking the coin directly to a significant chapter in Native American and American history. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of Sacagawea dollars in 2000, but coins displaying unusual conditions, minting anomalies, or rust are extremely rare. The combination of circulation, wear, and minor environmental damage, such as surface rust, adds a layer of uniqueness to the coin. While some might assume such flaws would diminish its value, in fact, collectors prize these pieces because they demonstrate survival and rarity. The presence of rust or toning can sometimes indicate the coin has experienced unusual circumstances, and in cases where a coin already features a rare minting error, these surface imperfections do not detract from its overall value. The 2000 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea dollar with P mint mark is especially appealing to collectors because of its historical and symbolic significance. The Great Law of Peace represents one of the earliest examples of democratic governance in North America, emphasizing cooperation, equality, and the welfare of all citizens. By placing this important theme on a coin, the U.S. Mint created a piece that transcends its monetary function, serving as a tribute to cultural heritage and governance principles that influenced the founding of the United States. Coins that combine such meaningful designs with rarity are highly sought after in the numismatic market. Even in a circulated state with rust or discoloration, this coin can attract intense collector interest. The high points of the obverse and reverse may show smoothing, and scratches from circulation are common, but these features do not reduce the coin's allure when the rarity is extreme. Auction results for comparable coins demonstrate that dedicated collectors are willing to pay over $1,320,000 for such examples, highlighting the extraordinary value of rare modern coins. The scarcity of no-mint mark or MIS-struck varieties within this series adds to the appeal, making the coin a centerpiece in high-level modern dollar collections. Collectors also appreciate the 2000p Great Law of Peace dollar for its place within the broader Sacagawea series. As the inaugural year of this Native American dollar program, coins from 2000 hold special significance, marking the beginning of a series that continues to celebrate Native American contributions annually. The Philadelphia Mint's production of this coin, combined with its unusual condition and potential minting anomalies, creates an irresistible combination of history, artistry, and rarity. In conclusion, the 2000 Great Law of Peace Sacagawea $1 coin with the Philadelphia Mint mark is far more than an ordinary modern coin. Even with surface rust and circulated wear, its rarity and historical significance have elevated its value to over $1,320,000 in exceptional cases. Its obverse depiction of Sacagawea, the reverse symbolism of the Great Tree of Peace, and the coin's connection to a landmark Native American theme all contribute to its immense appeal. This coin stands as a testament to the fact that even recent issues, when paired with unique circumstances and historical relevance, can become some of the most expensive and captivating modern U.S. coins.